Welcome, guys. Happy Saturday. Welcome. I'm a little late. I know I'm a little late. It's only because I was practicing the dad dance for Lotus's what do you call it? Her thing. She has a dance recital coming up. So I have a dad dance I'm doing, which should be fun. Should be a fun thing. So I just kind of had to take time to do that out of my day. But welcome to 500 deathless runs.
Damn, son, where'd you find
Damn, son, where'd you find this?
Perhaps you've seen it.
That Dance Precious? Yeah. It's pretty stoked for it.
A
murky forgotten land. A murky forgotten land. So I saw a guy doing a deathless run in this game on TikTok, and he's never ran this game deathless. I didn't mention the fact that I had like 100 deathless runs in this game, but I forgot where I started until I started watching him, and good luck to that guy. It's hard to learn at first, but once you get used to it, it's not too bad. So we probably do doubles this run, and then we'll probably run Dark Souls 3 if we have time, because it's been a minute since we ran Dark Souls 3. Because Dark Souls 3 is a fun game! All enemies... Nah, not this time. Not yet.
What seems to be the ruckus?
Dark Souls 3 is a fun game! You guys could share, like the stream. I'd really appreciate it very much. I would really love it if you were to share and like the stream, comment if you're there. Thank you so much for tuning in. I do appreciate it very much. La 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 la.
All people come here for the same reason.
Ra da 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 da. Indeed, praise Jesus, man.
Doesn't stand a chance.
Doesn't stand a chance.
Never know.
Well, you never know. You'll die over and over, and you'll lose your souls. Those ladies are crazy, man. They go crazy. You lose your souls. Praise be to Jesus, baby. Now, this is probably my 200th plus run of this game. I've got like about 100 no death runs in this game. The current run we're running is 500 total deathless runs in Soulsborne series, and I'm currently on number 487 of 500, and we're almost done with that run. So woo! But Jula's the best hub. It is the best hub, dude. I don't disagree with that. After this, we're probably going to play Dark Souls 3 when we finish this run, which this run will take about 2 hours. So then we'll run Dark Souls 3 deathless. What? Blip, blip, blop, bloop, 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 bloop. Thanks for the follow. I appreciate it. What's up? What's up? What's up, dude? What's up? Welcome to the stream, Bully. Thanks for saying hello on the red side, my friend. Is that Hebrew? No, but Boker Tov Gaveret. That's Hebrew. Oh yeah, I don't have that yet. Bloop blop blop bloop bleep bloop blop. So yeah, we got a run here. I mean, I don't know what I'm running, dude. We've ran every run in this game, Deathless. We've done 20 no death, no bonfires. We've done 20. We've done 20 no death, no bonfires. We've done soul level 1 no death, no bonfire. Fists only, no death. We've done shields only, no death. Magic only, no death. Miracles. Oh, I don't think we've done miracles only, no death. It's actually one of the runs I don't think we've done. But there's reasons for that run not happening. Living water orbs, I guess. So if you guys don't know the Steez, man, actually I'm gonna give up playing video games altogether soon. It's kind of funny. What's up, Dave? Welcome, boy. Happy your Saturday, sir. Or as they say, Shabbat Shalom. Or Shalom Shalom, my friend. Welcome to the stream. Yeah, actually, you're not wrong, dude. You're absolutely correct. Because I have all these projects going on. So you gotta understand, I only accepted Christ about a month and a half ago. And since I've done that, it pretty much changed my life. So I have to make accommodations based on it. So so how's it going, Dave? I appreciate that, Cornerstone. Thanks for tuning in, buddy. Come on, lady, get up.
I've no choice now.
Facebook isn't gonna stop, Michael. It just I'm streaming in other places. So I'm streaming on Twitch, TikTok, YouTube, and Facebook still, but it's not. They're not gonna stop us from streaming on Facebook. They're just not gonna. We're not gonna be what do you call it, gaming partners anymore on Facebook, basically. Which is perfectly okay because Facebook is dying anyways. Immortal Tomato Gaming on Twitch. Immortal Tomato Gaming, yeah. Yeah, this morning was interesting. I did the dance. I was learning I can't even say the word choreography. God, I can't say it. I don't know why I can't say it. Choreography, yes. Because I'm doing a dad dance because my daughter is in the company. She's like 6 years old. She's doing like recitals and stuff. And she comes to me, Dad, I want you to be in the dad dance. Dad, I want you to be in the dad dance. And I'm like, I guess. So this morning I was doing that. I didn't want to do it. I didn't want to do it, man. I did not want to do it, but I went anyways because I love my daughter, of course. And then I actually quite enjoyed myself, which is interesting. What was that noise? That was weird. I couldn't say the word though, man. It just would not come out. I don't know why. No idea. Choreography. Oh, why can't I say it? I usually say it when I'm not on stream. What's wrong with me today, man? My brain is having them farts, dude. No, we're gonna have to do the long dance-o. Come on, let's do the long dance-o, boys. Come here. Yep. See how many enemies? Choreography. Thank you, man. Why couldn't I remember how to say it? Choreography. Woo! Choreo. Yeah, you can say that, but I don't want to be a cop-out. Choreography. Dude, that helped me so much, dude. You have no idea. It's crazy how much that helped me. Yeah. I'm like, I know the word. I've said it a billion times. Why can't I say it now? Google failed us. Yeah, for sure. Doing good. Might see our first snow overnight. Tomorrow's high temp is 35. The motorcycle is retired for the season. Dude, yeah, that's kind of cool. It's becoming winter very quickly, isn't it? Over here you can't tell because it's still like 90 degrees outside, but good luck with that, man. Good luck with that. Hopefully you get some snow. You have a Yamaha R6? I know nothing of sports bikes, man. Does that mean 600? Is that what that means? I'm pretty sure that's what it means, right? I had a friend who was obsessed with sports bikes. He had like 3. But I don't know. I don't know nothing about it, any of that. Yeah, 600 or 699. Okay, that's fair. I'm kind of too much of a pansy to get a motorcycle anyways. I'd probably end up hurting myself. You know what I mean? I'd probably rev it too much and not be able to man it down and then end up flipping over or something. Some days the mouth don't want to connect to the brain. Yep. That's almost every day for me now. Now that I'm getting in my golden years. Dirt bikes, yeah, that's fair. I would probably still flip over on a dirt bike. I guarantee it. I'd find a way. I would find a way, man. I swear. I would find some mysterious loophole. On one of those little, those little minis, I'd probably flip that over or something too. I drive like a grandmother too. Like I don't drive fast at all. Yeah, probably, dude. So it finds, and somehow it would become viral on the internet, and that's all I'd ever be known for. That dude that fell. Hey, what's up, Artem? Welcome. How you doing, man? I don't like when he does that move. That's a very weird move. Jet 2 Holiday? Yeah, they put that in the background, dude. It would go TikTok famous, I guarantee it. Yeah, but today's a good day so far. I've had a good day. Good morning. I don't really like Jack in the Box, but I had a sandwich from Jack in the Box earlier called the Cluck. I don't really like Jack in the Box, but I don't mind the Cluck. The Cluck isn't bad. You guys have you tried that sandwich? I'm kind of a partial fan of the new chicken sandwiches out in the world. Myself. Look, mama, I no looky. No looky, mama. We've used the Drain Lake sword before, I think we have, right, on one of these runs, because we've done like 100 plus. Trying to think of something I haven't used often. The lance was pretty fun. It's got good damage too. Hey, boy! Yeehaw, buckaroo. Oops, missed him. Come here. This is, so... Do you come here often, Mortal, or is this your first time? Because I explained this, and some people have heard it, and some people haven't heard it. So I just want to know if you're new. If you're new to the stream, I'm just gonna tell people that are new to the stream what's going on here. So the challenge I'm doing is 500 total deathless runs, which are no death runs of the Soulsborne series, and I'm currently on 487 of 500. What a deathless run consists of is doing a run throughout the whole entire game without dying completely. That means to traps, that means to gravity, that means to enemies, that means to bosses. I can't die whatsoever. And I've done a total of 486 deathless runs in the Soulsborne series. So we're going for 500. We're pretty close to the number we need to be at. This has been a continual challenge run for the last 6 years. If you're wondering what type of no death I'm running, that I'm not sure about because we haven't decided yet. Because usually I decide on the fly. I mean, it takes a lot of practice to get consistent to Ballista, Jane, honestly. Oh, come on, bruh. Come on, bruh. Bruh. Bruh! Bruh! This is a Wendy's, sir. Your fragile heart. Let me see. Thanks for the follow, Mortal Blade. I appreciate it, man. To die. Break open! Ooh, almost. We gotta kill this guy, though. So he's not a problematic individual. Yep, doggo time, too. Come here, dude. Hello. Bad doggo.
Damn, son, where'd you find this?
What's up, Caleb? How's it going, man? How you been? How's your week going, man? Hopefully it's been a blessed week, dude. If it hasn't, I wish you the best. If it has, then I still wish you the best. It's your fragile heart. Alright, so we gotta decide on a weapon. What does he have? He has the Uchi. I've used the Uchi too many times, dude. Ah, the Uchi. The Winged Spear is good. This weapon's not fun. This weapon's not fun either. The Scythe. Bastard Sword I've used a bunch of times. I could try Double Rapier. That might be interesting, actually. I make Deathless Run DS1, DS2, DS3. Try Sekiro, but not successful. I mean, the thing about the Sekiro run is that it's very short. So the consistency usually lies in practice with that run, because since it's basically like an hour long, dude, like you could do it in less than an hour. All you have to do is perfect the parry timings, basically. So I suggest just practicing, dude. You'd get it down. If you've done the rest of them, you could definitely do Sekiro, dude. You know what I mean? For sure. Dude, twisted knee bothering. Dude, I'm sorry to hear that. Well, hopefully you heal, man. I'll pray for you, Caleb. Hopefully you heal soon, you know? So we're going to get one rapier first, and then we're going to get the second rapier after a little while. We're going to do double rapiers this run, so dual wielding run. To add some spice to it.
Damn, son, where'd you find this?
What's up, Otto? Welcome. 7 deaths on Ishin, sure ending. Do you play on PC or do you play on console, Mortal?
Bearer of the curse, I will remain. Take this. Go. Once you have, so that bear seek less.
Thanks for the follow. I appreciate that, Alan. Thank you so much, man. Well, I was going to say that if you're playing on either of them, you could save scum. On PC, though, like, they do have mods where you can literally just refight the boss. I know that, what do you call it? You can also technically use the boss rush, but don't you have to go through all kinds of stuff, or can you go direct to remembrance? I don't know about that one. I'm pretty sure you could go direct to remembrance, so just practice the boss, dude. I'm sure you'll be fine.
Satisfied? I'll be around.
5,000? I don't know what you're asking. I'm not doing 5,000 runs, bro. No, I don't have time for that, buddy. I wish. Consistently, man, it would take me like, I'm gonna say like 20 years, maybe longer to do that many. Did you know that somebody did the math? There's a challenge that somebody was thinking about doing, where it was getting to max level while in the asylum in Dark Souls 1. And they did the math of it, and they realized that it would take exactly 17 years to do that. 17 years, dude, to do that one challenge run. And that's grinding 8 hours a day, bro. What's up? Hey, Jose, buddy. How's it going, man? How you doing, man? Been a minute, dude. Wait a minute. I don't need this. Emulator, Shad 4. Yeah, I've heard it's good. I haven't used it yet, man. I have a PlayStation and a PC, though. I kind of want to try it because supposedly they uncapped the frames on that game, too. There's also a mod for, like, a rejuvenated version of the game. I haven't tried it. It looks pretty good. Remember the name? Fort Minor? I do remember Fort Minor. I remember that song. I've never heard anything else by them. 17 years. That's like trying deep space travel on our current rocket. Yeah, this is way too much, dude. But the idea I always had was, I don't know why they don't utilize AI to actually travel long distances in space. They should be doing that at this point. You figure that would be the goal, right? Oh, shoot. That was bad. Yeehaw, buckaroo! I'll read that right now, Jose. I'm just kind of trying not to die here, buddy. Sorry about that. I'm not ignoring you. I promise. This area is pretty ridiculous. Going well. I've been focusing at work and at school. I've been drawing for all the kids. That sounds like a good time, dude. So you're working at a school or you're going to school? I think you're going to school, right? What's up, Otto? Brazil! Brazil! Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, my. Oh, no. Dude, I got poisoned already. I haven't even ran through there yet. I'm going to do this real quick. I gotta hurry up. Because this dude's gonna appear right there. Brazil! Yeah. The one thing I really do respect about them is how much they love their homeland, dude. You know? For sure. It's always very, very interesting to see how much they love their homeland, dude. You have some very beautiful individuals that live out there too, man. Honestly. I'm waiting for the second phase because if I get too close to the wall, it's bad. So that's why I'm baiting this out here. Dude, that stamina is really good with this weapon, dude. It's so good. It's definitely better than the lance. The lance is a drain, dude. You're not gonna do it? I'm waiting for you to do it, man. I know you're gonna do it. I'm just waiting. Don't tell me you're not going to do it one time here. That's crazy. Working at a high school, I'm working with kids in the spectrum. Dude, oh yeah, you were telling me that. I didn't know you were doing art with them, though. That's cool as hell, dude. Hall Pass, super. I've never seen it. See videos of trying to close to star Alpha Centauri. Takes 70,000 years. Whoo! 70,000, man. Crazy. Why did you change your name? Because I almost have 500 no death runs, and we earned the moniker Immortal Tomato. We were originally Forlorn Knight, now we're Immortal Tomato because we're basically immortal. So. What'd you drop? I'll take it, sir. No, this is the rapier. We're gonna do dual rapiers today. We're gonna do a dual wielding build. Yeah, this area's pretty cool. Pizza Steve, I like it too. Oh, I've been good, man. Just schooling it up, finishing my Psych 101 class, doing my writing class, writing some argumentative essays, which are pretty fun. My current thesis for my argumentative is the death of the Chicano culture, which is a pretty interesting subject to me. I don't need to come here. Oh, you know, we need to get this lady too. I don't know what PFP means. I'm an old fart, man. You're gonna have to explain it to me. I have no idea what PFP stands for. Yeah, that's really me. Yeah, correct. Pay for pleasure. Or pain for pleasure, which is even creepier. Yeah, dude, that's kind of what I'm going for. Like the institutionalization, homogenization of culture, the inability or even the irresponsibility of passing on the tenets of what was positive about the Chicano movement. So I'm kind of fitting all that in there, man. You're 42. I'm not far off, homie. I'm just gonna put that out there. Dual S-Stock. I mean, you gotta understand the reason why I'm doing this run is because I've done like a couple hundred, like 100, at least 150 to 120 no death runs in this game. So the reason why I'm running dual rapiers is because I've done every other weapon in the game, basically. I've even done level 1 run no death and all that, and fists only no death, and magic only no death, and you know, just stuff like that, dude. A never-ending list, basically, of no death runs. So. Raw stone, I won't be needing that. Thank you, though. Brazilians are always flooding chats with the flag. Dude, that's a good thing, though, Otto. I'm glad that people like their country so much. You know what I mean, man? There's nothing wrong with that, Otto. That means they have pride in who they are, man. That's good stuff. What am I majoring in? So right now I'm doing what's called it's a certificate for health professional readiness because I'm getting into the radiography program. So what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be doing X-rays, dude. That's why I'm only streaming for another 2 years and then I'm never playing video games again, basically. Well, this has to be 80% since we're basically doing, I think, what? How many we have left? 13 no death runs to get to 500 total. So this will be 80%. I have to consult my time, basically, because it's no death November. If I spend too much time doing all bosses, which I've done 6 times deathless, it will take too long in each run, essentially. The last run will be an all bosses run, though. It's just doing them takes longer than the 2 hours specific run that I do, any percent. But if you guys want to watch any of my all bosses runs in this, including DLC, no death, they're all on YouTube, my friends, under Immortal Tomato Gaming. All 486 of my runs are on YouTube. And that includes Bloodborne, Dark Souls 1, Dark Souls 2, Dark Souls 3, Elden Ring, Demon Souls Original, Demon Souls Remake, and so on. I've done every game in the series, deathless. I've even done chain deathless runs, all games back to back without dying. I've even done hitless runs on the deathless route. So anything you feel like you might want to watch, we've done everything from consumables only, deathless, no death, no bonfire, to consumables only, no level 1. I mean, there's lots of stuff on YouTube, so. Yeah, they do. Depending on where they're going, I'm probably looking between the range of 60,000 and a little bit more or a little bit less, depending because of where I live. But it's still a pretty good. It's a pretty good career to have. It's something that's not physically demanding either, so I can do it well into my 60s. What about no grace run? I mean, when I'm done with the no death runs, maybe.
Son, where'd you find
I think I've done a graceless run actually, a long while ago, when the game first came out. Actually. Now that I remember, yeah, I did do a graceless run. Or I tried one, but I didn't want to glitch the game. I think that's what happened. Oops. I've been since while freestyle rapping. Can I DM you? Yeah, dude, for sure. For sure. Oh yeah, that run, Jose. I don't want to remember that run. Jose on Facebook's talking about a run I did where it was no death, no walk. Not no death. It was sorry, no walk, no run, no jump. What was it? No horse. Yeah, it was brutal. That was a terrible run. That took like 6 months to do. Yeah, that run was bad.
One standing.
So yeah, it was an interesting day so far. I've been having a good morning. I had caffeine for the first time in like 3 or 4 days. So I was kind of wilding out a little bit earlier. I know. You know how hard that would be, bro. You've played the randomizer. I think Distortion gave up on it. He was doing that run actually, but he gave up on it because it's too rough. It is a rough run though. It's not saying I'm not saying I won't do it. After we finish these 500, dude, I'll do it. But that run is notoriously terrible. I've seen so many people try to just give up on it. It's that bad, dude. Of course. That was bad. What the heck? I've been watching people play that art game. Have you guys seen that art game? I think somebody was talking about me about it in chat. It looks pretty fun, actually. Oh yeah, I wrote this song, by the way. Like summer rain. Every wrong turn taught me I found the truth in a weird place. So what's up, guys? What are you doing this weekend? What are you guys up to this weekend? What? Nope. He never did he fall off anyways? Of course he did. Dork. So yeah, I don't know, man. This weekend, this Sunday, I'm not gonna do nothing, man. I've been having trouble with my car though, man. That's kind of the thing. Because it won't pass emissions, dude. You ever have that problem where your car just won't pass emissions? That's where I'm at. One of the sensors is out on the car and I have to repair that on Monday. It's the heater sensor, some overheat sensor or something like that, I think. That's what it said. And I don't know how to repair that on a car, but I'll look it up, man. It's not that difficult, I'm pretty sure. It's a sensor, you know what I mean? Saldora robe, dude. Wow, we got a double drop. The COVID shotty. The first time you've gotten it, or what? Or just another COVID shot? Because they've had like 50 different ones since, dude. Like they started doing that. Your first ever? Oh, okay. How'd you react to it? Never played randomizer. Try to update my game because the mod only works for last version. Okay. Yeah, it's hard, dude. It's harder than any other randomizer I've ever played. It's the hardest randomizer I've played. It's way harder than Elden Ring randomizer. And it's mostly because the way the enemies get set up is brutal as all hell, dude, in that mod. Plus, like, you gotta think, like, certain areas will have, like, really ridiculous health pulls for whatever reason. And not having an upgraded weapon. I mean, granted, I could fight most enemies and bosses with my fists and all that, but when there's a bunch of a certain enemy or boss, though, back to back, because that's what happens. Like that one room where there's the prowling Magnus, they put like Fume Knight and like 4 other bosses in there, and it's like, dude, that's rough as hell to do, bro. What's up, Adam? What's up, Schmitty? Ditch the torch? Nah, nope. We not ditching no torch, man. How you been? How you been, man? Was interesting watching the DS2 randomizer, fair play, you completing, as there were some bot. Yeah, dude, the worst location. Exactly, dude. That's exactly what I mean. That's why, like I said, Distortion was trying to run it for like, I think like 2 or 3 weeks, and he was like, you know what? He was like, you know what? I'm done. Because he wasn't going to do it. Yeah, you too, man. Blessings to you and your family, man. Especially over the holiday season. May you have a good one, dude. If I don't see you later. But yeah, you working, man. I get it. How am I missing 3 chunks? Did I miss one in that? Did I miss those 3 in that room? I think I might have done that. Oh, I didn't grab the ones in the. I didn't grab those ones. That's why. Forgot. You had to restart 3 times. Yeah, because I got screwed, right? That's what I mean, man. That mod is unfair as all hell, dude. Nice. I was on someone else's stream earlier, Smitty, and he was trying to no death run this, and there were dudes in there telling him how to play the game and stuff. It really reminded me of when I first started playing and like doing deathless stuff, dude, you know? Because people are brutal, especially in this community, about stuff like that, you know? And he was kind of heated a little bit because of it. Yeah, if you read the cheat sheet, yeah, totally. That was it. Anything planned? Big plan next week? Not really, dude. Just some celebratory stuff. That's pretty much it. You? Alright, so we need... Do I have a club? I don't think I have a club. Gotta get the trolls be trolls. I don't yeah, but see, he was getting heated over it. Like, well, the dudes never ran to deathless in this game, so there was that. You know, like I wasn't gonna judge him. It just brought me back to where I started somewhat. You know what I mean? So I wasn't gonna be hard on the guy. We should be fine with these stats, actually. Yeah, because he was doing all this stuff and he was like killing every enemy, trying to do it safely, doing all this stuff. I could have been that guy. I've been like, yeah, you just run past all this. I could have been that dude. Like, just min max, just go through the game and the route. And like, it's like that's not my place, dude. I'm gonna let him learn it. You know. But they were getting mad at him because he wanted the life ring and all this crap, and it's like, just let him play the game, bro. He's gonna learn his way. Let him learn his way. Where am I going? I'm going the wrong way. Got sort of I'll be leaving the house for a month, packing my S, organizing contingencies. Willis, I'm not here. Okay, fair, dude. Where are you traveling to? If you don't mind me asking. I think I'll just pop this on when we're pretty much done with the area. So the reason why I'm getting this bonfire aesthetic is because I'm gonna get double upgrade materials for the secondary rapier. I don't know if I'll have enough small shards though. Colleen sells them, doesn't she? Chloe-Ann or whatever, Chloe-Ann. Sorry, I can't never say her name right. Going on a date with your ex? What? Yeah, I don't even know what to say to that. What's up, Terry? Welcome in.
Damn, son, where'd you find
I don't
this?
even know what to say to that. I really don't. I don't know what he's referring to. I maybe have to read the chat over because my brain's like, what? Going on a date with an ex? What's going on here? What happened to your beautiful lady, man? Oh, he's going on a date with an ex. Oh, okay. Exes are exes for real. Okay, now I get it. My brain was like, what? Ugh. Ugh. You guys follow Bonfire VN or no? Anybody in chat? Because he did this video about the non-hostile hollows in this game. And I didn't know this until he brought it to my attention, but the guys with the torch in the No Man's Wharf are actually non-threatening. And what it is that they will follow you around with a torch. So in other words, if you don't kill them and you lead them up to the monsters upstairs, they actually help you. I didn't even know this, dude.
Damn, son, where'd you find this?
Okay, fair enough, dude. Didn't mean to open a wound, and sorry if I did. Yeah, dude, it's crazy, right? He's not hostile at all. Yeah, I apologize, Jose. I didn't know. I didn't know, man. My bad. What's up, Oswaldo? Welcome, dude. Oh. Easy peasy. Yeah, there we go. We're doing dual wielding, what's it called? Rapiers, bro. That's what we're doing. Dual wielding rapiers.
Damn, son, where'd you find this?
No, it doesn't work in Aldia's. No, it does work in Aldia's, actually, but you can't get very far. That's the problem. Because it ends up pissing that guy off. What's up, Schmitty? Thank you so much, dude, for showing up on the purple side, dude. I appreciate it. Right from the beginning. Yeah, man, it happens. You don't. I mean, I'm sorry. I'm sorry I brought it up. You know, if I would have known, I wouldn't have, dude. So, but it's all good, man. You know, God has plans for us. Sometimes people aren't in that plan, you know. So, I feel you.
I never planned to pretend. I must have, but now that I'm here,
Yeah, she's got him.
visit me again, whenever you please.
She doesn't get you stupid jokes. I laughed at every word you spoke. And you pretend you don't notice me. Baby, I see everything. Yeah, I could wreck this easy. Crossing my mind.
Yeah, no, he does get pissed off by the torch, but I know it's hard to see that because most of the time we follow the rules, you know. I follow the rules too.
Left with you. I'll be here when it all falls apart. When she breaks the fragile heart. I'm not sorry, but I'm hoping for the cracks that keep on going. I'll be here when you find you should have chosen me. Call it wrong, but it's not late. I'm just waiting for love to die. She's already losing what she thinks she got. So I'll play the long game, smile and walk away. But when you're finally single, I won't hesitate. I'll be here when it all falls apart.
Gotta spread the love around. I like what over here. I like it better over here. Twitch was my home. That was a year and a half. Has my own emote. So, dude, that's actually a really awesome emote, to be honest with you. Where do you get the animated ones at? How do you make them? I need the bow. Well, way past that, yeah. And we're almost done with these runs too, Jane. Like, it's kind of therapeutic to think about. I can't wait till this run is over. So I started writing my book today, but my book elements have changed quite a bit since I started writing a book. So my perspective's changed a lot about what book I'm writing and how I'm writing it. Is one for my certain for my illness? What do you mean? Oh no, because so my illness had to do with Oh man, do I have to tell this story? You know, everybody knows in chat that I accepted Jesus Christ as my personal savior, right? I don't have to explain that. That's why it says Jesus is King in the corner. I don't push it on anybody. I don't try to force it down anybody's throat. But I have to bear my cross so people know what I'm about. So I'm not going to try to convert you. I'm not going to try to change your mind, you know, or any of that stuff. But
Damn, son, where'd you find this?
so that's kind of where the illness started, was for me accepting Jesus. I know that sounds weird, but it's the case. It's a lot. It happens, man. Don't worry about it. Should I tell the story again? If you don't want me to tell the story, I won't. So just let me know. Another Saldora robe. You can tell it doesn't bother you. Oh, that's. I'm glad to hear that, man. Thank you. All right, so I had a spiritual experience, not a religious experience. It kind of spans over the amount of time
Damn,
of
son, where'd you find this?
almost 16, 17 years, probably almost close to 20 years. Where certain things happened in my life that I can't really explain. Like, it's a long story, man. If you know me long enough, you know what I've been through and the things I've done, stuff that I've had to endure in my life and all that, but I don't need to go through that. But basically, it was like something spiritual happened, and I can't explain it. It was a spiritual experience, and I'm grateful it happened to me. And when it happened to me, I accepted Jesus Christ as my personal savior, not through a church, but through my own personal belief in Jesus, okay? I didn't, you know, set myself up in a church. I didn't go and, like, you know, find out church and have them convert me. I just chose to do this on my own volition. Okay? And after I accepted Jesus, then I got really sick. And it was like they say, spiritual warfare, basically, kind of. So I went through a bout of being extremely ill and almost dying in the hospital. And after that, my life has pretty much been changed since then. So my opinion of, like, what I was writing versus what I'm going to write now is very different. It's a long story. Okay, what I'll do is I'll play the I have a podcast. Not a podcast, I wrote down a testimonial. I'll play the testimonial. Okay? It'll explain the story. Let me just get past this part. I wrote a testimonial as part of my book.
Damn, son, where'd you find this?
Or I'll just tell the story. Fuck it. So, okay. It goes back to the beginning again. So basically, a long time ago, when I was about 23 years old, I had pretty much the worst experience in my life. Okay? I was an alcoholic and drug addict. And I was in a really bad relationship with somebody I met when I was 16. And I'd already been through years of abuse and stuff from the time I was 5 years old. Emotional, mental, and sexual abuse since I was 5 years old. So I met this girl when I was 16. I had 2 kids with her. We were both bad for each other. We were both toxic as hell together. And then we had a really bad fight one night and she cut it off with me, which now I realize was a heaven sent thing. Like it was actually a blessing in disguise. It upset me to the point where I became a more heavy drinker. And there's something I regret to this day, and I have to tell the truth. I can't lie to you, so I'm going to tell you the truth. And you may not like what you hear. But I was so distraught, I started drinking around my own kids. I would drink around them, and it was pretty bad, and it was pretty heavy, and I was acting as though there was no out for me. So, in the process of it, I ended up moving to Las Vegas with somebody who was just as broken as I was. And we both were addicts, and we both did drugs, and we both drank a lot. One night, I wanted to end my own life because I felt like there was no out of it. And there was this really tall wall next to a Las Vegas apartment she lived in. And I was deciding to jump off of it into the street, into the freeway. And when I was up there, something happened to stay my hand. And I can't explain what happened, but I got down. And the next day I went home, and I went all the way home. I got a bus ride all the way home, and then I joined AA. And I went into the program. And I learned about, Jesus Christ and how it saved the addicts, and I heard worse stories than my own. But I never drank the Kool-Aid, I never started to worship God, never prayed, wasn't a praying person. I was raised a Catholic, I was baptized, but I never formally gave a crap about it, essentially. And so I got sober. I didn't believe in what they were saying, but it was good enough for me to be sober for about 6 months. Me and my ex were still living together at the time, and it was better than it was, but we were never going to be together ever again. So we stayed friendly. And eventually 9 months passed, and my dad, who I was deathly afraid of, was going to come back from Iraq, from a long tour in Iraq. It was his second tour in Iraq. And I had gotten me a job, which was at a call center. It wasn't much of a job, but it was still a job nonetheless. And I was working, and I was doing the stuff that I should be doing as a person, trying to provide for my kids and all that, which I wasn't doing before. And I was giving my money to my mom, and I didn't know that she was addicted to cocaine at the time. So what happened was, when my dad got home from Iraq, he had clear signs of post-traumatic stress disorder. And he was pretty bad off when he got back. But it turned out that my mom spent all of his money on cocaine and gambling. So the house they were buying together was getting foreclosed on, and I was living with them at the time. And so my ex told me at that time that they were going to leave in December, And my grandmother, who was like the only perennial figure I ever had passed away last December. And it was pretty hard for me. She was a very spiritual person, So I was already grief-stricken because of my grandmother. And she was leaving with the kids. And then that December, my mom left when the house got foreclosed on that we didn't know about. My dad's truck got foreclosed on. So we were stuck in this house. I had no kids, no mother. My dad was broken. My grandmother was dead. And I was probably in the darkest moment of my life. And like I said, I'm not a praying person. So I prayed to God that night. But it wasn't a prayer of mercy. And it wasn't a prayer for forgiveness. It was a prayer that if God had existed, that he should kill me. To just get rid of me, get me out of this world that I was suffering in. And so at that moment, I felt something calming that I couldn't explain. Like something I just couldn't comprehend. And I swear I heard a voice that told me, it's going to be okay. And in that moment, my life changed. I felt something different inside me. And I had a fire that was lit on the inside. And it was my mission to help my dad out of his situation. So I went and I took care of him. And it started with me just like making sure he was eating and getting out of bed. And eventually, since I never really had a relationship with my father, it was kind of eye-opening because we ended up starting to work out together and have conversations and spend time together. And eventually he got through it. And I could say that me and my father aren't just friends, and he's just not my father. He's my best friend to this day. And that happened a long time ago, right? So then about 7 years ago, my cousin, who was like my best friend, she was like my sister. She was my person. She was also addicted to drugs. Opioids, pills, marijuana, all that, you know. And she said that she wanted to get clean. And I hadn't heard from her in a while, and I talked to her because I used to work at a grocery store, and I'd spend like overnight. And do you think the prayer for release from this world could have been the prayer of surrender? Could have been, yeah. I could see that. So, you know, she's like, I talked to her. I used to work overnights. Like I said, I was real tired one day, and I went to my grandmother's house, and she was there, and she was talking about, because she had just gotten recently sober, and she told me she looked up to me. She was proud of me, you know, and she wanted to do what I did, which is get sober and never go back to it, right? Because I'd changed my life, and you know, it made me feel good when she said she looked up to me. So the night came, passed, like a week passes or whatever. And then my dad says that she wants my phone number because she wants to get in touch with me. She wants to talk to me. And I didn't know, you know, what she wanted to talk about or whatever, but I'm pretty sure it had to do with sobriety, right? And I was working overnight. I'm gonna put this on pause real quick, this music. So, I'm working overnight. We're getting ready for an audit. I'm real busy, okay? And I get a phone call from a number, area code of where I live, right? And I don't answer the phone. I figured it was my cousin because it looked familiar, but I didn't answer the phone. And then I finished working. The next morning came, and I got home, drove 15 miles home, and passed out. It's about 6 in the morning when I got off. And then about 8 o'clock in the morning, I heard knocking on the door. And I was mad. I was pissed. I was pissed because I was tired. I was frustrated with my father because he showed up. He knew I was working overnight, and he showed up, and I was mad at him. But when I showed up to the door, I saw his face, and I knew something was wrong. So and he's like, hey, come outside. So I came outside, and then he told me, he said, your cousin's gone. And she was in her 20s, her mid-20s, when she died. And he said that she got in it with the wrong crowd, and she went to a house, and she did a dose that she couldn't handle. And it killed me, man. It broke me. Broke me hard, you know? And to this day, it still bothers me. But the reason why it bothers me the most is because of the phone call. Like, I know it's not rational. I know it doesn't make sense. I know I couldn't have done anything to change the situation. But I think to myself, what if I had answered the phone? What if I had been there? Could I have saved her, you know? And I know it's not my fault now. But the funeral came, and it didn't bring me any peace. So what happened was, everybody was just talking about it like it was a series of bad events, just adding on to it. And they talked about how she was an F-up and how she was, you know, a screw-up because she was the black sheep. But me and her knew each other on a different level. We told each other everything. We were best friends. She was like my little sister. And it hurt me. So I bottled it up. I bottled it up for like 6 months, man. And eventually I just broke, dude. I broke. I screwed around on my wife at the time. I cheated on her. and I started doing drugs. I didn't even hide it from her. I wanted to destroy my life. I wanted to burn my life down. That's what I wanted, to burn it down. And I did. I burned it down one bridge at a time. I lied to everybody, cheated, stole, did whatever it took to hurt everybody. And when I was gone, when everybody was gone away from me, excuse me, I was left in an empty house with nothing in it, no electricity, and a single chair in the front yard. And I'm sitting there in the front yard, and I'm looking at the ground because it's dirt ground. And I'm thinking to myself, and I'm like, it should have been me, God. You should have took me instead. I kept telling myself it should have been me instead. And then in that moment, I felt the same thing I felt that long ago. And it said to me, there's nothing you could have done. It wasn't your fault. You know, and then I thought about it. And if it had been me in reverse and I had taken my life, I would kick her ass for being so sad and ruining her own life. So I realized that what she would want me to do is live for her. To live the life that she should have had. And it changed my life that night again. And I got my stuff back together, and I reconciled with my wife at the time, and eventually we had our own child, and then I started this stream. And this was my passion project, man. I fell in love with the stream. I fell in love with the people in the stream. And it was good. I had a great time doing this. And then a month and a half ago, I felt that presence again I hadn't felt in 8 years. And like 15, 17 years. It's all connected. And it started to make sense to me that was the Holy Spirit speaking to me. And I realized that I wasn't alone, and that the whole time, through all my failures in the darkest parts of my life, that it was actually Jesus there holding me up. So on that day, I gave my life to Jesus. And ever since I gave my life to Jesus, I have felt so much better. And I'm not saying you have to do the same thing. I'm not saying you even have to believe. But for me, this is my journey. And he told me that I have to quit streaming. And I know that. That's why I gave it a 2-year ending here. And that's why I'm moving on to my next project, which is this book. And say what you will about spirituality, the church. That's fine, man. But this is my path, you know? So, and that's my testimonial. It's also why I'm doing radiography, is to be of service to people, to help them, because I feel like the highest form of work is serving people, healing the sick, stuff like that. So of course. What's up, Poor Wax? Welcome. How you doing, man? How's it going, Daniel? Damn, this damage is good, bro. Wow.
Damn, son, where'd you find this?
Well, yeah, I'm going to school for radiography. Yeah. Yeah, Schmidt. Yep. Yep. Didn't understand that you were ill after your acceptance. Sounds like illness was physical manifestation of purging your... Yeah, exactly what it was, dude. That's how I see it. I may sound nuts when I say it, you know, because I tell people this in my personal life. It sounds crazy. I get it, because I was one of those people that didn't believe that stuff. But after the fact, dude, I totally believe it. Totally believe that was the case. I appreciate that. God bless you, Jose. Thank you, man, for saying that. Doing good. Looking forward to pizza in the oven. Can't decide if I should save energy drink for tomorrow. That's always the question, isn't it, man? Save the energy drink for tomorrow or drink it today, right? I feel you, dude. I've been there, too. A few times, man. You do industrial radiography, X-ray plane engines, and nice, dude. I'm doing the healthcare type. That's cool, though. I'm pretty sure it's along the same lines almost. Just not the same things, obviously. That's pretty neat, dude. I didn't know that about you. What's up, Wayne? Tomato, man? Processing necessary, understood. Yeah, no, yeah, I know it's a long time to say goodbye. You guys hear something whispering when you're fighting this guy? It's kind of weird, right? Oh, shoot. Missed that one. I knew it was coming, too. Alright, put the music back on, okay? We're gonna be buying a condo on the moon. That's what this song is called.
Waved hello, my cap wore shades and my couch started to glow. Hit the launch pad with a suitcase and a grin. Nessa said, buddy, sure you fit in. Rocket fuel smells like tequila line. I lost my keys somewhere in the old cloud time. I'm buying a condo on the moon with a view of Earth and a raccoon. Zero gravity, tequila shots and now. Yeah, I'm tripping my way to a...
Oh, you need a degree? Yeah, no, yeah. Yeah, you do need a degree for it. You just need a cert for that? Yeah, I'm quitting streaming in 2 years. Poor Wax, sorry, dude. I didn't see that. Yeah. It's kind of hard to look upon like 5 different chats, but yeah, I'm quitting streaming in 2 years. I've made the vow to never play video games again after that. Thanks for the share, man. As for your drinking and after a loss around your children, so I lost my grandfather. Sorry to hear that, man. Sorry to hear that. Yeah, alcoholism sucks, dude. Is the music too loud? Let me know. Maybe a little. Okay, I'll turn it down a little bit. That's why I asked. Never. It's like it's drug or something. Wait. Oh, you're talking about drinking? Yeah, no, yeah, that's how people perceive it. Yeah, I get you. Hey, I appreciate it, Daniel. Thanks for tuning in, man. I appreciate you being here and supporting as long as you have, dude. I appreciate that, seriously. One shot is great. That goes hard. One shot, yeah, that's broken. Drinking is a way of life for most people. I don't blame you. My family's like that, man. You know? History didn't repeat itself. Yeah, dude. They say the sins of the father. You know the line, man. The truth. That's why you gotta break those generational cycles, dude. Or sins, whichever you want to say. But yeah, man, we're close to the 500th run, dude. Pretty close. Pretty stoked to be there. You're my soda pop, dude. I love that. I love that. That's freaking great, dude. That's great, sir. Classic already. Did you see that Demon, what do you call it, K-Pop Demon Hunter 2 ain't coming out till 2027? The sequel ain't coming out to 2027. Which is good because it means they're actually going to work on it. They're not going to be like terrible about it. You know what I mean? God damn, bro. Dude, we're not doing that anymore. Fudge. Bye. Come here. We're going down here. Probably just an all bosses run because every big run I'm going to do is after that. So I'm still planning on doing the hard, crazy runs, but not until after. So I just want to work on finishing this, basically. Of course, it had to be this forlorn, right? The worst one. Yeah, but he's still going to be there. The reason why I have to kill him is because I want to be able to use the bright bugs on the next boss. If I didn't have to use the bright bugs on the next boss, I would just let him live. It just makes that boss fight much easier. Plus, I want to see what the damage is like, dude, with the bright bugs, you know? They be like that sometimes, man. Cheddar's better for you anyways, Daniel. Is this music still too loud? Let me know. Music volume's good? Okay. Yeah, cheese is hard to give up. Poor Wax is an idea there. Because Daniel said he'd rather give up cheese than alcohol. He'd rather give up alcohol than cheese. He's got a point. Cheesing bosses is hard to give up too. You know, I love doing it. I love giving up. I love giving up. I love cheesing bosses too. I love giving up bosses too. What a dork. That's actually not a bad idea. But dude, Elden Ring all bosses, ugh. Oh, ugh. Oh yeah, bro.
The cold comes in where the walls fell down. My hands are empty, my throat is dry. I used to know the weight of the crown. Now I just wonder why. The ashes settle on my bare feet. My bones remember when they were strong. There's nothing.
Damn, son, where'd you find this?
Too long, but I won't curse the sky. I won't curse the sky, even when the answers never come. I won't curse the sky.
Yeah, all bosses, including DLC, dude, in Elden Ring. That's brutal, bro. That's a brutal run. I mean, it might be worth doing though if you think about it. You know? And it's legit all bosses, not that standardized route the note hit dudes do. Like the literal all bosses, even repeat bosses. Even second instances and crap like that. I think somebody might have done hitless all bosses, including DLC already. I'm not sure, man. It's possible. But technically, that's not a no-death run, though, when I think about it. Because you have to fall off that thing and get a you died screen. So maybe it's not a no-death run, though. I don't know if anybody's ever done deathless all bosses, including DLC. I'm pretty sure nobody's done it yet, maybe. Maybe, I'm not sure. I haven't looked it up. It's possible somebody might have done it, though. The song is very familiar melody. Maroon 5's Hey Brother. Hey Brother, I've never heard that song. Talking about the one playing now or the one before that? Because I'm pretty sure that was all screaming. Oh yeah, it was the bluegrass song. Yeah. Okay. I haven't heard that song, so maybe you're right. Avicii? Is that how you say that? If you turn off the TV before you die screen, and it still counts. That's fair. I like that idea. Yeah, that's the thing that sucks about Elden Ring is you can't do a no death hitless run unless it's like NG plus or something like that. You know the best way to do the fastest no death run in Elden Ring though? Never to play the game. If you've never played the game, then you've never died at it, you know? Yeah, so like somebody was telling me I should watch The Wheel of Time. I don't even know anything about the books, let alone the show. I'm not sure if I would like it. I don't know if you guys ever watched that show, but somebody told me to watch that show. I'm not sure what the consensus is of it. GK leads DS bingo cards. Do they? Can you? Does the mod automatically change this stuff, or is it like you have to physically do it yourself? Because if the mod does it, I wouldn't mind playing it. I just don't want to do it myself. Like finally, they have a mod where it automatically equips stuff too. For like use what you see or something. Finally. That was kind of worth it. What's up, Agadula? Welcome, man. How you doing, buddy? You were the one that was talking about Ark, right? I was watching somebody play it earlier. It looks interesting. If I get it for PC, will you play it with me, man? Maybe, maybe Samuel will get it, too. Did you see that? Boing, 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 boing. Boing, 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 boing. Winky Tight Nights, baby. Dude, yeah, Duel Rapier is not bad at all, dude. It's actually quite good. It's not a mod. 2 players start exactly same time. Bingo card randomized. When they complete the challenge, you mark the card. Oh, okay, that doesn't sound too bad, but I don't really have anybody to play against. Plus, the other streamers are probably far bigger than me anyways. Unless it's like Ironbeard or something, because I'm pretty sure there's no way anybody would play with me. I'm a small fry in the world of Dark Souls, unfortunately. At least for now. Alive. Killer. Inside. I was getting freaked out right here because I always think, oh, this is in the wrong spot. And it is the right spot. If you go in the first one, the first column too early, you'll fall off and die, basically. So I get scared. Every time I do that. Yeah, probably. You're not wrong, yeah. Because through text, it's hard, dude. Really? Nuclear outside. Oh yeah, he's only hitting him with one. You'll destroy them now. I highly doubt that, man. I'm pretty sure they're good. They got a following, you know? I appreciate you, Bill. Thanks, man. Woo, boy! We're almost there, baby. Ooh, the run taking longer than I thought it would, baby. Ooh! I might not have time for Dark Souls 3 today. But for sure, next time I'm running Dark Souls 3. I don't know what build to run though, because I've run almost every build I could possibly do early game in Dark Souls 3. What would be fun in Dark Souls 3, man? We haven't played it in a while. I think one of my favorite runs was Miracles Only, and the club, of course, is a great weapon. I love using the club in that game. Fair enough, Odellis. I can see that. Is anybody playing Arc Raiders or no in chat? You got a system for it. That's fair, man. Don't worry about it. Of course. Double Forlorn fucking... Excuse language. Saturday. Double Forlorn Saturday. It's been a while since we got double back-to-back invasions from Forlorn. It's like the stagger is better on the one-handed. Jesus, bro. That fucking stun lock is bad, dude. Oh man, that's rough. Yeah, it's that weapon, dude. Is rough. That's the roughest forlorn to fight. The greatsword forlorn's real easy, dude. You know, if you have a parry shield though, it's not too bad. Can I parry with this? Hold on. No, that's not a parry. I thought you could parry with this.
Found these scrolls in abandoned spots. Bloodstained pages, power that can't be bought. First element hit me like lightning shock. My third eye open while the city's locked. Fuck these suits trying to track my moves. Black helicopters, government crews, but I mastered wind, made the storm pursue. Now they're scattered, shattered. That's what power do. Yeah, power do. 5 elements of death, last breath, nothing left. Supreme test, you ain't blessed. Better run, I'm possessed. Run. Second power spark like volcanic heat, burning through my veins while I walk these streets. Corporate killers got me in their sights, but fire in my palms gonna set it right. Motherfuckers thought they had me cornered till I scorched the earth, left the plan disordered. Ancient wisdom flowing through my mind. Third element, water, now I'm refined. 5 elements, death, last breath, nothing left. Supreme test, you ain't blessed. Better run, I'm possessed. 4th element, rising from the ground. Earth beneath my feet when they tried to pound through the subway tunnels under steel. Every step I take make the planet kneel. Fuck your weapons, fuck your tech. Stone warriors rise up to protect. Ancient guardians in my command. Why these bastards still don't understand. Power corrupts, but wisdom saves. Breaking free from being slaves to the system that they built. Now it's time for them to will. 5th element, pure like cosmic rays. Transcending through these mortal ways. Supreme
Okay.
beyond their scope.
Yep, it was hitless.
Power, now I'm Pope. Fuck the corporations trying to steal this sacred force that makes life real. Now I'm complete. 5 powers flow through my veins. It's time to show what true power really means when you rise above their schemes. 5 elements of death. Now you know. Last breath, nothing left. Time to go. Supreme test, you ain't blessed. That's the flow. Better run, I'm possessed. Here we go.
Yeah, Static of Eldstat is a pretty cool one. They were really throwing though that Demon Souls vibe from him though.
Damn, son, where'd you find this?
The chicken played good this time. He wasn't being a meaty butt. What's up, Greg? Dude, Greg, how you doing, man? There's music for DS2, yeah, totally. How you been, dude?
Take this. Do not.
I feel like I'm going on a Disneyland ride right now. That's what this song sounds like. Little downtime. Hey, man. Well, I hope the next year comes good and fresh for you and your family, man. Blessings to you and your family, man. Honestly. A little more relaxing, hopefully. You know? I hope so. Them rough years sometimes, dude. I feel ya. Steamboat Hollow. I like that. Steamboat Hollow, yeah. Right in the nab. The Immortal Tomato theme song. What's up, Sammy? Welcome. How you doing? You streaming or you streaming later? You haven't followed Twisted Void on Twitch, please follow Twisted Void. He's a close and personal friend of mine. Stop it, boy! Woo! Spicy.
See you standing in the moonlight, fighting demons with your bare hands. Ancient rivals bow before you, but I still don't understand. You're bleeding ruby in the starlight, yet tomorrow you're all eyes again. Tell me how you keep on breathing while death can't find you.
Of course. Mirror. Oh shit. Well, we doing this again, I guess. Oh, well, no, we're not. Woo! Oh my god! Them boys is mad! That's what happens when an arrow doesn't hit its mark, man. They was mad, boy! You to me. They were gonna roll up on me and just gang me up, man. Like I was gonna be bad. Why did I always go here when I shouldn't? I don't know why I always come back here. Yeah, dude. They were mad, bruh. Yeah, there was a lot of them. There was a lot of them, dude. And that's what I'm talking about on the randomizer runs. All those guys are separate enemies, and it's ridiculous. They're not the same enemies at all. It's rough, dude. Of course that hit me. It's almost time for this, baby. It's almost done, baby. We're almost at 487, baby. Oh, yeah, baby. Oh, yeah, baby. Almost, baby. Yeah, James ain't been around for a minute, though. It's alright, it happens. Let's see. He messaged you last night, yeah?
I got a habit that I can't explain. What comes over me like a roaring train every half hour. Out of a spot. I gotta do it whether I want or not.
Yeah, because if I run Dark Souls 3, it's going to take like 3 hours.
Keeping the beat, slapping that rhythm from my head to my feet. Drummer knows it, he knows it. Bassman shows it, he shows it. Can't control it, can't delay. 30 minutes, no way. I'm slapping the fork all around this crazy town in New York. Born until the midnight hour. I need that fix every 30 minutes on the hour. Slapping the fork, makes me grin like a Cheshire with a fork.
Yeah, I don't really chat. So you gotta understand this. I don't chat on Facebook that much. Like, people will send me stuff, but like the last 4 days until yesterday night, I had my I was signed out of Facebook. So I usually sign out of Facebook a lot of the time. I don't really go on Facebook that much. So best way to get a hold of me is probably text message. More than likely. I know that's kind of messed up, but it's just how I roll, man, you know? I only happened to barely see Corey's. At least because you're rusty. What rusty what? What are you talking about? What's rusty? The rusty back door? No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Don't listen to what I just said.
Slapping rhythm, the audience thinks it's part of the act. Baby, this compulsion is a natural fact. See, pop, pop, ski, that. The clarinet goes, pop, pop, pop. The hi-hat chatter, shaka,
What are you guys doing here? Come on.
reports. The boss man catches me in mid-retort. My hands are flying on the desk, good brain. He says you're either brilliant or insane. I've tried to quit when 29 minutes flat. Started twitching like a nervous cat. When that 30th minute comes around, I'm slapping the wolf to that sweet sound. The whole bed's cooking, and everybody's looking.
Lapping the pork, baby! Let's slap the pork together, guys. Is that pig Latin? I don't even know. Yeah, no, it was creepy. Yeah, is that a legit skin? I hope it wasn't. That scared the crap out of me. I was like, that is dirty as hell. I don't want that. That was disgusting looking. Hell no. Wow. Okay. 486. Yeah, no, it's creepy as hell, yeah. The throne duo slap the bark out. 486 in the 487 in the bag. 487 in the bag. Double rapier run. There we go, boys. I don't know. I don't have time to run another one, I don't think, because it's going to be, what, 3 o'clock? Yeah, it's going to be 3 o'clock. So that's it for today. Thanks for the GG. I'll be back on Monday. You know what, though? I won't be back on Monday. I'll be back on Tuesday. Because I have to fix my car on Monday. Unfortunately. So... I've just been so busy lately. Today I had to do the dad's dance. I was telling you guys about it, but basically, so the dad's dance is something I'm doing for my child's recital. So we're going to do a dance as the dads at the beginning of her recital. So next Saturday it'll be the same thing. I'll start late probably. Let me make a phone call. I might be able to run another one. Let me just make sure. Hold on. Testimony written in the blood of prophet author's eyes like flame penetrating boss with dealers quarter Babylon erected on the backs of enslaved daughters. Mystery religion drunk on saints, the harlot boarded by kings who fornicated, traded sacraments for dollars. I watched the dragon cast a third of stellar bodies earthward. The beast ascends from depths where Leviathan disorder arms the hand and forehead. Calculations no recorder. When heaven split apart, I heard the trumpet blast resound. 7 angels pour the bowls, the final wrath comes down. The books are open wide, the dead are judged by what they found written in the land.
lambs account, who stand in sacred ground. When heaven split apart, I heard the trumpet blast resound. 7 angels pour the bowls, the final wrath comes down. The books are open wide, the dead are judged by what they found. Written in the lamb's account, who stand in sacred ground. Sardis got a name that speaks of life, but death is festering. Philadelphia kept the word while empire kept on pressuring. Smyrna knows the poverty that riches can't be measured. Pergamum was Satan's seat, erected throne, imperial tester, not a code, the architecture, numerology embedded in the temples and the commerce, mark of economic medicine. 666 computed. Wisdom's the dragon gave authority to multitudes of mirrors, competitors beveled in. Euphrates dried the way, prepared for Eastern Federations. Armageddon congregation, Megiddo concentration. I seen the women flee the wilderness for preservation. 1260 days, the remnant host the attestation. New Jerusalem descending like a bride's presentation. No temple needed when the glory floods the habitation. Tree of life beside the river, 12-foot orchestration. Alpha and Omega speaks, behold, I make all things regenerate. When heaven split apart, I heard the trumpet blast the sound. 7 angels pour the bowls, the final wrath comes down. The books are open wide, the dead are judged by what they found. Written in the lamb's account, who stand in sacred ground. I'm a Patmos in the spirit on the Lord.
Yeah, I'm gonna get off, guys. I'll see you guys on Tuesday, if not Monday, late. Whichever one or the other. So I might do it late Monday. No death run, possibly. But I want to run Dark Souls 3 next. It's been a while since we played Dark Souls 3. You know what I mean? So great, thanks, man, for sticking around. Yeah, you guys, like I said, thank you so much for being so supportive throughout the years. I do appreciate each and every single one of you. I love all of you with all of my heart, and there's no cap on that. I completely do love you guys, and thank you for this experience. I'll see you guys soon. Have a wonderful weekend and a wonderful Sunday.